Hello everyone, my name is Andrew and thank you so much for clicking on today's video. I know it's been a while since I uploaded a video, but that's besides the point. For today's video, it's just gonna be a little mood reading vlog. I didn't record an intro, that's how I'm doing the intro now. I read 3 books in this video. The first one was The Naturals by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. The second book I read was How Does It Feel by Jeanine O'Reilly. And the third and final book I read for this video was Done and Dusted by Lila Sage. Yeah, I was just picking random titles off my bookshelf. I didn't really have a theme for this video. I just ran along with my gut and whatever I was feeling at the time, basically. So yeah, here's me reading The Naturals first, and then it progresses to How Does It Feel, and then Done and Dusted at the end. I'm in bed. Have the book here. I'm ready to read. Hopefully I can read a lot today. I really am just trying to get out of this slump, you know? Like I love reading and all, but lately I just haven't felt the drive to read. So, but I hope I can, because I have a lot of books that I've bought. Like my book buying addiction is still real, but I just need to read. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to hopefully finish this book today. I want to at least finish this book. I mean, it's a YA book, so it shouldn't be too hard to read. I hope it's good. Maybe I'll do a time-lapse thing. I don't know. I keep on looking at the viewfinder. I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, I'm going to read now. Good. It's very fast paced. It feels like my time's going by quickly. Yeah, I'm really intrigued by this whole plot line. So if you don't know what this book is about, it's about a group of teens who work with the FBI. These kids are basically using to profile people who identify serial killers and try to catch them, which is freaking insane. Pretty good so far. I mean, I'm not even like halfway through the book. Like not even a third either, so I would say I'm going at a steady pace. I'm enjoying it so far. It's like 30 minutes later, 40-ish, give or take. I'm already like a page 116, I think. Like I'm flying through it today. Like I read more than 70 pages today. I'm really proud of myself. That's the most I've read in months. I can't read right now. I need to put it in my laundry because I'm a stickler for that. Because if I leave it in my laundry bag, it's never going to get done. So I'm going to take care of that now. I do want to finish the book. I feel like I can finish it tonight if I give myself enough time. Good thing I don't go to work super early tomorrow, but I should be able to do it today. Yeah. I finished Naturals. This is the next day, by the way. I finished it last night. I stayed up until like 1 a.m. to read it. It was worth it. That's all I'll say for now. I'll give my thoughts at the end of the video. I want to read another book, and I'm indecisive between 2 books. One of the books I want to read is The Charm Offensive by Alison Cochrane, and How Does It Feel by Jeanine O'Reilly. So I'm thinking I'm just going to flip a coin. This will be heads. This one will be tails. Hey Siri, flip a coin.
Heads.
Heads. I forgot which ones I said. I forgot which one I picked for heads. This one will be heads. This one will be tails. Flip a coin.
It's tails this time.
I'm reading this book. We'll see how far I get tonight. I probably won't update you guys until tomorrow because it's past 10. Hi. Okay, so it's the next day. I barely read like 20 pages. If you don't know what this book is, because I didn't really know what it was either, to be honest, when I bought it. Sorry, I'm still looking at my viewfinder. I'm still trying to get used to the camera. So basically, this book is about this biologist who, what's her name again? Callie Peterson. So Callie is a biologist who studies moths and butterflies, basically any winged insect or creature. Apparently she falls into this fairy realm and she becomes a prisoner. Like, this isn't a spoiler, just is a prologue, and she meets, what's his name, Prince Mendax. And that's all I know so far. I haven't gotten too deep into the book. I don't know how I feel right now about it. The rating is interesting, to say the least. I'm not mad at it. Like, I'm enjoying it. I think it's so like entertaining. I don't know. I'm not sure what my actual thoughts are yet. That's all I got for y'all. I'm sorry. Like, I wish I had a more in-depth update, but I didn't just get back from work. It's a couple of hours after I got back, but I watched Grey's Anatomy instead. I'm gonna keep reading this right now. I'll probably update you guys later on. I don't know, man. One thing this book did remind me, though, it reminded me of this movie called Epic. I don't know if y'all seen it. It's this animated movie with Beyonce who's in it for like 10 minutes and then she's dead. Oops, spoiler, but that movie's been out for like almost 10 years, I think. So I don't know if y'all seen that movie, but that's what this book is kind of reminding me of so far. I'm not mad at it. I like that movie. Like I said, I'm not mad about it. I like the movie, so maybe I'll like this book too. But I'm gonna keep on reading. I'll update you guys a little bit later on. See y'all soon. So it's the next day. I read like 50 pages. Yeah, 50 pages because I'm on like 85, I think. Yes, I'm only on page 85 in this damn book. It's more entertaining now than it was in the beginning. I think the pace is starting to pick up. The first 60 pages, so slow. And the text is small in this book and the pages are tall. It's taking me longer to read than expected. Overall, my thoughts are like, kind of mid, leaning towards the negative side. I don't think it's a terrible book, but it's not exactly a good book either, It's not great. So far, I mean, who knows? I'm still like only barely a third of the way. I think I'm only like 20%, not even 30% of the way in the book. So I'm still gonna just try my best to get through this as much as I can. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know how I'm feeling about this. I don't hate it, but I'm not loving it. I'm not loving it like McDonald's. Like ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm still just reading it, I'm gonna read it still. Just know I'm trying to power through as much as I can. If I DNF this book, which I don't think I will, but if I do, I don't know, I might do something. Probably read a different book. Just wanted to give you that little update. I'm trying here, y'all. I really am. I'm reading every day though. I will give myself that. I'm just not reading as fast as I thought I was. But then again, this book is more slow paced. So maybe as soon as it's starting to pick up, I might read more. Also, I've been very tired from work. Yesterday I took a nap instead of reading. That's why I've only read 50 pages. That's on me. My bad. I was up since 5 a.m. yesterday. I needed a damn nap. Yeah, that's that. I'm gonna read this some more right now. I might give you guys an update. So I might not. We'll see. We'll figure this out. We'll figure it out. Maybe. It's been like 2 days since my last update. It's Tuesday, June 18th, and I finished this book last night. But I enjoyed it. I'll leave it at that for now. I enjoyed the rest of the book way more. I do want to read one more book, I think, before I finish this video off. I don't know what to read. I don't know if I should read the other book I wanted to read before that one, which was The Charm Offensive, I believe, by Alison Cochrane. I don't know if I want to do that one, or Done and Dusted, or even The Inmates by Frida McFadden, because like I just read a romance, but it was a dark fantasy romance, so I don't know if I should do like a rom-com or any book with romance, to be honest, as like the main plot. I'm not too sure, you guys, but I do want to read something. That's all I know. Like I'm in the mood to read. You low-key want to do Done and Dusted because it's a short and sweet book, and I want to finish the book at least tomorrow night, like before the end of the night at least. Yeah, I think I want to read Done and Dusted, you guys. I went from a dark fantasy romance to a cowboy romance, and I'm not mad about that. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that. Yeah, I should be able to finish this tonight. It's only 321 pages, and the book is fairly small. The actual size of the book, and like the text is kind of big. It takes up a lot more space on the page. It's fewer words on a page, but because the text is big. So I think I'm gonna do this one and see how I feel. All I know is a cowboy romance. People love it mainly for the cover. You know what? I'm just here for the vibes, for fun times. And yeah, I'm gonna go from there. I'll let you guys know how I feel about it at the end of the video too. I don't know if I'm gonna record another clip later today or tomorrow, but we shall see. Sorry, this video is all over the place, but that's because I'm mood reading. Okay, don't blame me. Welcome back. So now we're just gonna talk about the books and my thoughts throughout all of them, and we're gonna start with The Naturals. This book here was amazing, phenomenal, fantastic, one of my favorite books ever now, I think. I really enjoyed this. I read this in one night, which I haven't done in so long, so it felt really good to be able to do that, to finish this in one day was, I don't know, I felt like I needed that per se. So if you don't know what this book is about, it's basically about this group of teens who live in this house because the FBI has recruited them to work in this secret program called the Naturals. And these Naturals are basically people with like certain gifts that helps with murder cases or any cases like with the FBI, cold cases, mind you. So there's people who are profilers, one who's like an expert on detecting when someone's lying, math genius basically. But the story focuses on this girl named Cassie, whose mother was murdered, and they had no idea who the murderer was, and it goes from there. This story was really fun. It's really exciting and fast paced and just easy to get through. There is a bit of a love triangle in this book, but it's not the main plot line, so it's not like it's not a romance book. It's a mystery book with a hint of romance. That's what it is. So this book was really fun. I had a great time with this. I gave this one a 5 stars because like I was hooked instantly, and a book hasn't done that to me in a while. Yeah, 5 stars for the Naturals. I am excited to continue with the series. I know there's 3 more books and a novella. I do want to pick this up eventually. I don't know when because I need to save my money, and I've been spending a lot of money recently, so I need to cut back just a bit. The second book I read was How Does It Feel by Janina Riley. I'm not gonna lie, this book was tough to get through at the beginning, like the first like 60 70 pages, but then after that it got my attention really easily. This is a dark fantasy romance. Precisely. It follows this biologist named Callie who falls into this fairy realm and is held prisoner by the prince of the Unseelie court is what it's called. There's 2 courts in the fairy realm. It's the Unseelie court and the Seelie court. So the Unseelie is like the dark fairies basically. She's held prisoner by the prince there. His name is Prince Mendex. They end up crushing on each other because I don't know what happens. Apparently he's so hot that she has no control over herself. Same with him. The first 70 pages of this book was hard to get through because it was very repetitive. The first 70 pages is the only part where it takes place in the human world. Her day-to-day life is what was explained, and it was very repetitive and nothing interesting was happened for a while. But the rest of the book was very entertaining. I don't think it's the most well-written book ever, but this book was entertaining. I enjoyed it. So I'm gonna give this book 3.5 stars. It's not great, but it's not the worst thing I've ever read. Yeah, I really enjoyed this one. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it, but if you want to give it a try, maybe you'll like it more than I did. It's enjoyable. It's fun though. It is the first book in the series, so it's not a standalone. I don't know, but this book was fun. And the last book I read in this video was Done and Dusted. This book took me about, I think, 2 days to read. So this is a cowboy romance, if you couldn't tell. I love cowboy romances. Ever since I read Flawless by Elsie Silver, I've been a sucker for them now. This is my 3rd one, and this book is fun. I really enjoy this. I really did enjoy the main characters' chemistry. It's just a nice, fun, sweet time. If you don't know what this book is about, it follows their 2 main characters, Luke and Emmy. Emmy is a horseback rider, racer. Specifically, I don't know, barrel races is what it was. And she has something that caused her to make her move back to her hometown in Wyoming, I think. Luke is the owner of the bar, but he is also Emmy's brother's best friend. That's the main tension between both of them, basically. He just follows them throughout and their story together, how their passion gets intense and they can't control themselves sometimes. But yeah, this book was really fun, really enjoyable. I am gonna continue with this series for sure. There's already another 2nd book out, which I will be ordering soon, or going to Barnes & Noble to buy it. I don't know, we'll see. But I really did enjoy this one. I think it's really fun. It's not perfect because the rate of romance is introduced is very quick. It's all of a sudden they have romantic feelings for each other that they didn't realize before or whatnot. And at the very beginning, they're I don't know why he's making me feel this way or why she's making me feel this way. And I'm just okay, but like that's your first time seeing each other in years, and all of a sudden you guys have feelings for each other. I was like, but regardless, I think this book is fun. It's a really fun time. I give this book 4 stars. I really enjoyed it. I'm gonna continue with the series and read whatever Lily Sage puts out now. I think she's a great writer. I really did enjoy this one, guys. I read top notch. Top notch cowboy romance that's not perfect but still great. Alright, and that's it for today's video, you guys. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe down below if you are new to the channel. I'm gonna try to be more consistent, you guys. I really am. But, y'all, my mental health was not the greatest, and I was busy doing other things. My life got really busy these past couple of months, but I'm happy I'm reading again. I've read 3 books in a week, which is the most I read in a month in general since February, I think. Like I said, I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, y'all.